Welcome to Sacred Wandering with Keira. My friend, this is a corner of the world where time stops, where the noise in our minds quiet, where we have soft hearts and we open our palms and we ask. This is a place where we receive. I invite you to join me as we wander through the sacred together. Welcome to Sacred Wandering. Good morning, my love. I invite you to sit with us today. Me, you, our angels, our guides, God. And as you do, I invite you to take off your energetic shoes, the ones that carry the weight of the world, the ones that hold the dust of the past and the mud of pain. In gratitude, we release it. But then we come to sit at the foot of God. With our feet prepped and prepared to be washed, with our palms open to receive. And we ask that whatever hardness has been built up around the heart, that it begins to melt and soften. Today we're going to begin with a breath. And as we breathe in, I want you to imagine breathing in the deepest, roundest, softest love. And on that in-breath, you're going to imagine it being a magnet. And the in-breath is going to breathe in this love to wherever your body needs it. Maybe your heart is aching. Maybe you have a pain in a muscle. Maybe you have an illness. Wherever it is, you're going to breathe it in to that spot. And on the out breath, you're going to watch that the love is going to permeate that space. We're going to do this 3 times. We're going to breathe in this love, using your in-breath to be a magnet, to breathe that love wherever you need it. You're going to hold it and you're going to let that love just start to expand and expand and expand. And as you breathe out, it settles into that space. And we breathe it in again. Being the magnet to this, wherever the ache is, wherever the pain is, wherever the hole is. As much air as you can, filling that space to the brim until it hurts. And on the out breath, it permeates, it settles, it lands in this space. And again. And out. As one of my greatest teachers says, breath is the lowest hanging fruit. Breath is the fastest way to connect within. Breath is the fastest way to reset. And so here we are. And now we are ready to begin. I'm going to read you a message that was maybe one of my most profound and has been a proven practice on the daily. So I'm going to read it to you and I'm going to explain it. These are the words that I received. And let me tell you, I received this message on a day post a very, very deep EMDR session that I had with my therapist. And so my heart was cracked open I had seen blind spots connected to my trauma that I'd never seen before. It was like someone had taken a brand new world and showed me that it had been there the whole time. It was such a powerful healing session. And then I received these words from God the next morning. The spiral staircase that lives within your heart has no end or beginning. It just is. Whether you choose to walk up or down, you never get anywhere. The point is to see that you are always on it. There is nowhere to get to, nowhere to go, nothing to achieve. Just climb the staircase, up and down. The point is to get to know each step. Know the feel of the wooden handrails. Take time to carve beauty into the soft wood. The point is to be one with the staircase within. I didn't understand it when I received it. But the same day, I went to a family get-together. And for some reason, a lot of pain occurred in my heart at this big family gathering. For no reason, just hurt. And I remember walking outside under the stars. And then God's message came to me. And so I went inside my heart and I began to walk the spiral staircase. And as I began to walk, I saw that only 3 steps had actually been laid. And so with my mind's eye, I began to build the 4th step. And I began to soften the splintered edges of the wood back and forth, back and forth. I began to take this knife and carve beautiful etchings into the curl of the step. And as I did this practice, the pain left. It was a returning within. And this practice has become one I come to often, of building the staircase within my heart, softening it, smoothing the rough edges, creating detailed art to make it more beautiful. And as I did this, underneath the stars, outside of the loud house, the pain began to soften. And for me, it was the returning within. And so today, I invite us to go into prayer, and I invite you to pick up whatever has been the pain that has walled off your heart, the pain that has made you not return. And we're going to give it to God, and we're going to ask for this return to be awakened. So you're going to pick up whatever pain has been holding you back from being in your heart, and we're going to give it to God. We're going to ask that God may touch our cells, that our cells may match the frequency of love, that our cells may match the frequency of softness. Then I ask that God may place his hands on your head to give you a blessing today, that you may receive the words that are for you. and I will be quiet while you pray. You take a nice breath in, allowing the words that God gave you to become one within. We're going to open our palms right in front of our hearts, and we're going to ask God, what is the number one action that you would have me do today? That we're going to listen, and we're going to receive. Then we're going to ask our angels that they will come and help us take this action. They will walk with us. They will talk with us. And then we seal this work up in gratitude. Thank you, God. Thank you for the messages received. Thank you for this pocket of our day. Thank you that we could come to sit at the foot of God. And my love, I thank you for being with me on this journey. I honor you. I see you. And I want you to remember how valuable you are, how known you are by God, and how loved you are to the very cells of your body. And with that, I thank you for wandering into the sacred with me. And I will see you tomorrow morning in our prayer corner. Thank you for wandering into the sacred with me today. If this episode moved or inspired you, I encourage you to share it. Think of someone who needs this message today and text it to them. Let's add more light to the world by welcoming people into our prayer corner together. I also want to invite you to create your own prayer corner at home, a space set apart where you can return again and again to hear God's voice. To support you, I've created the Sacred Space course, which guides you step by step in locating, creating, and dedicating your very own sacred space. You're also welcome into the Sacred Wandering Facebook group, where you can share the blessings that God is giving you and be uplifted by others walking this path. You can find both of these resources in the show notes, or just send me a DM on Instagram at Keira Brinton, and me or my team will send them directly to you. I want to thank you for being one of the rare humans who chooses to sit at the foot of God, to ask, listen, and do. And as always, I want to thank you for wandering into the sacred with me.